Alright, so in this video, what I'm going to do is just go through a bit of an update I did on my project. I'm also going to do a few time lapse on stuff that I built during this update. So it's going to be a very short one, simply because I don't have enough pieces. I keep running into the same issue. I run out of pieces, so I need to make much larger purchases if I want to make any progress or substantial progress on my project. So let's have a look. Alright, so if you probably noticed on the time lapse, what I did is I started, I did what I could for this side here, just to finishing up as much as I can. I did run out of pieces. I don't have any 1x4s here, and I don't want to use it like a 1x3 and a 1x1 for all of those. I'll wait for my next order. Did the same thing here, made as much as I can. Again, same issue, I don't have enough pieces, so I do need to make larger orders just because I want to make very good progress on this project, and I just can't right now. So there you go. I also finished the wall, so you can probably see here. Oh, actually right here. So sorry about that. This wall was completed here all the way around. I have a better view like this. There you go. So I finished this wall here. Also that wall. All this was finished as well. So all the blue is done. I do need to go higher, but for now it's done. I did start working on this extra beam here I'm going to need. It's not complete yet. I don't have enough. I need more plates at the bottom and plates on the top. These are the Technic pieces. So this is 1x12s and 1x10 with a Technic pin between each one. It's going to be double plate at the bottom, single plate at the top, just to make it as sturdy as possible. And it's going to end about right here. It's going to end about right there, one stud, because on the other side here it's going to be right on top of that. So there's going to be like the weight is going to be right on this basically. So this is going to work, and on the other side is I think a one stud as well. So there you go. So that beam got almost done, and on this side here I did finish the beam. So this one does have the double plate at the bottom, and also the 1x12, 1x10 plates, pins, everything is set up. It goes 2 studs on this side here, and then I'm gonna basically wedge a 1x3 right here on each side, 1x2, and just like basically do a U shape to keep it right there. The reason this beam doesn't go 6 feet across is because I want to be able to take away these sections. So this is like a section here that I can take out. There's going to be another section in the center I can take out. That's why the beam ends here. If it went all the way across, I wouldn't be able to take these sections off. The other section I don't care, because I'm not going to take that section out. So the beam is 6 feet across. So same thing as this, exactly made the same way, except it's 16 feet across. Alright, so let's move on. I'm thinking of putting stairs here to go to the next level, because I was thinking of putting offices right here, but then I thought about it, and I can't do that because these trucks need to get loaded with a forklift. So there needs to be a space here for a forklift to load the trucks. So what I'm going to do is put stairs right here and put kind of a mezzanine right here, as long as the forklift has enough clearance to drive around and also lift to be able to put the stuff in the truck. So there'll be a small mezzanine right here. Alright, and here we go. So the idea for the next floor, I'm not there yet. I want to finish the lobby, but the idea for the next floor is the art plates right here. Obviously they're not going to be just pins here and just laid there. There's going to be some plating as well. So this is going to be 2 of these 16 by 16 art plate together, and they're going to be all the way across, all the way to the end for 6 feet. And then they're going to be right here, not sure if you can see it, 1 stud in, so the front, this gray here, is going to kind of be like a faceplate to hide the art plate. Basically the weight is going to be on top of the bottom right here, so this is just going to be for show basically at the front, and I'll connect it somehow. And then this plate here, as you can tell, there's 2 studs here, so that's going to be connected, and it's going to be just sitting on top of that. I don't plan on connecting them to the plates. What I plan to do is have each section just sit on top. That way I find it's going to be a lot better. It's going to be modular, and I'll be able to like work section by section, and if I want to remove some, it'll be much easier if they're not tacked in. So this next level will actually just be sitting on top of here. So this top here will be plates. So obviously it's not going to be a plate sitting on here. Just give me some plating, or sorry, some tiles. There's going to be some tiles right here so that this can sit properly on top instead of sitting on studs, because the weight of the next floors, you know, it's going to be substantial. So that's pretty much it. I did not get a chance to do any of the progress on the front right here. I did receive some pieces, just not enough. I need to order more, so that's on me. I did not order enough. So I mean, I say it's on me, but the last order was $300. So I mean, yeah, you do what you can with what you got. So this is pretty much the project so far. It's quite large, and it's going to get larger. I am placing another order this month, so this is the month of August 2026. So I am placing another order. I'm thinking about $300 for that one as well. And I'm going to be working on finishing up the beams. So all the beams here, so for example, this one I mentioned is already done. I need plates for the one at the end, and I need to do the one in the center as well, so I'm going to order pieces for that. And then I do need more of those art plates for the project here, and I also have another project going on that needs those as well, so keep you posted on that. Alright, so that's pretty much the project right now. So like I said, it's pretty large. So as a lot of Lego builders know, this is a mock, my own creation. I'm not using any instructions for this. This is just me just going little by little with an idea in my head of what I want, and we'll see what it looks like at the end. But if you've seen any of the other videos, I did mention that the height, so this is 3 feet by 6 feet, and the height is going to be about the same height as the lamp right here, so about 50 inches tall. So there you go. Alright, so thank you very much for watching. So that was kind of like a very short update on the project. As I mentioned, I do need to order more pieces. I'm going to place another $300 order sometime in August, and we'll go from there. So $300 every month is my goal. Hopefully I can do more at some point. I did find some deals on some stuff, so at least I can maybe get some pieces that way. But for the most part, it's the pick a brick wall as well as the websites. So that's what I usually use. I don't buy any used pieces, I only buy new. So yes, the cost is higher, but I plan on keeping my Lego for for the next 20-30 years. So yeah, I'd rather buy new. So that was an update. So if you haven't subscribed yet, definitely do so. I will be posting a lot more videos, a lot more content is coming. Also, if you want to make a comment in the field below, just let me know what kind of videos you want to see. I can work on those as well. So one thing I will do is mosaics. I plan on doing that very soon. There's also going to be Of course, my project is going to be speed builds on the different sets. I have time lapse of the builds I'm going to do, and I have a few more ideas I'm going to be working on. So I'll keep you posted on that, and I'll post a lot more very soon. So again, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.